Hello guys, how you doing today? This is Dr. Too Wild Gillespie. We are back with a special scientific experiment today. We have a PRC of a glower Yeezers on the desk today. I have found a medical miracle that is able to make these substances go from this to disaster and come back to this. Today we have a lot of different substances from across the world that I put together today to show to you guys how to bring these to a disaster to now a success. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it off. One thing first, before we even get into that, I did not get a good breakfast, so I will be adding in a little bit of these Charms of Delights that I found over in Indonesia. We have some camel's milk from Belgium. We're gonna lift this up, and we're gonna have a little bit of breakfast today with you guys. I hope you guys have had a great day. The camel produces great nutrients for the shoes that you use in the F substance. And the Charms of Delight are going to allow the shoe to open up the magnesium pores. The camel's milk, the ions that are being contracted with these substances makes a great breakfast. So if you ever have time to go to Egypt or anywhere across the globe and get that camel milk, it's the A1 thing to do. Now, we have here, forgot that was that one. Oh God, hold on. That's a little bit better. So we have here today, we're gonna start some things off. We have some oil from Saudi Arabia, straight from the mine, the coal mine. We're gonna pour on side there. Get a little bit of that drizzle on there. And we have to do, if you're gonna do one shoe, you have to do the other. So we have some very pure products, but this is the main ingredient. This is a little bit something for myself. This is actually Dracula's piss. Back from the 18 or 1600s, whenever he was alive, we actually was able to extract this from his body in his grave tomb. And we hear that when you take a sip of it, a lot of crazy stuff happens. Well, ain't nothing too crazy for Dr. Too Wild. Yeah, let's go ahead and start this thing up, huh, shall we? Get that in there, mix that up. You got that. So next up we have, guys, we got this. This is mongoose's feces. You slap it on there. You can put a little bit on your face sometimes and it makes it good, you know? Because it makes really good skin products that we found out. And you can just mix it in there, get a good little twist around, you spin it around. Really, woo! Whatever that mongoose had earlier was pretty good, if you ask me. Next up now, we have something else a little special here that I wanted to say for you guys. This is the diarrhea of John Gotti. You guys know the famous mafia man, John Gotti. We were able to secure diarrhea that's been kept inside of this bottle for quite some time. Now, you gotta be very, very, very delicate with this here. I'm gonna fill this up. Okay. We got some special pills. Now, get ready. His diarrhea still bangs off shots to this day. Yeah, now you're gonna go ahead and get that. The Charms are still there too. Wow. Got some starfish blood. Wash it down with. This is just some powder we can put on to sprinkle it. And then lastly, we got a little bit of extra diarrhea. This is from me. This is actually my diarrhea. And we're gonna go ahead and make a little bit of love with it, mixture it around, get it good, let it settle. Really good skin care product as well. And then we have here gotta make this. Learn this from LeBron James. There you go, you get a little green. Now you're getting a good substance mixed in. And this is going to be really good. Now the last but not least part of this is this. This is Indian curry mucus. This is straight from one of my friends over in India. He makes great curry chicken, but he sent me this curry sauce. So we're gonna get in there, slab it up, mix it in there because this substance is really sticky and gooey. And we got this last product. This is grandmother's toenails. We have collected over 1,500 toenails from all grandmothers across the world. And you know, I'm a part of that Salt Bae thing, and I just think sometimes you gotta just Salt Bae it up with them crystals right there. So here is the final product of the Yeezer's Glowers. These are magnificent. We're gonna let these sit in phase 2 in our substance department. We're gonna freeze these stem cells that are all inside of the shoe and let it metabolize for a couple of hours or so, maybe a whole day if anything. We're gonna come back and we're gonna show you what a wonderful miracle we made today. And it's all because of you guys.
Thousands of tears later.
What the heck is all this? Oh man, where am I? Dr. Wild? The heck? Is this John Gotti's head? Yo. I think I found the secret lair of Dr. Too Wild. What is all this? Oh my God. Are these the ancient Egyptian scientific experiments that he worked on back in the day? The grandma toenails? The Dracula's piss? The Indian curry sauce? The camel's milk? I think we found ourselves a national treasure. It's only one thing we can do. Clean it. All right, guys, so before we even get into cleaning this sneaker, I mean, as you can see, there is so much stuff that's falling off of the desk. I mean, you got here gunk, straight alligator slime, camel's milk, and all the above. If I hit that, stuff is falling off. So we're gonna take this thing outside, water this thing down to get some of this debris off of here, all this extra gunk and juices, and then bring it back in and clean it up. We're gonna leave this one as is, so that way we can see the difference of the before and after. So let's go ahead and take these outside. So guys, we finally got some of that debris knocked off. What is this stuff? Oh, I'll save that for later. We got the debris knocked off. Did a pretty good job, but we still need to do a lot of cleaning on the uppers, get this thing pre-washed before we put it inside the laundry and get that final roll on. So before we even do that, we're gonna go ahead and put these shoe trees in here. And these come with the advanced 3-brush kit. By the way, everything you see in this video being featured, besides this, is in the advanced 3-brush kit. You guys can check that out, which will be linked down below in the description. So guys, we got the laces out. We're going to actually start this thing off, oh my gosh, with some of the hard brushes that we're gonna get to the sole, knock some of this gunk off. We have some of the actual shoe cleaner here. We're gonna do a couple dabs. 1, 2, Got that solution on deck. We got 3 different brushes here, a stiff, a medium, and a soft. You wanna use that stiff one
for all outsoles to get that real nice, you know, gets real hard rubber. And we don't have much on here, but there is seems to be some marshmallow charms all on this thing. So we're gonna get all that out. So we got the outsole for the most part cleaned up. You know, we're gonna get all the stuff that was stuck to it. We're gonna move this shoe out of the way so we can get some more space here. And I usually myself like to start off with the soft brush and using the soft brush first before I go into the medium brush, just to, you know, get, it seems to lather the shoe up more and makes the bubbles come out, and more bubbles, more cleanliness, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna lather this thing up, get a nice good amount of that cleanest, you know, solution all on the upper here. It's definitely up here on this top of the tongue. It's like a lot of like fungus on there. I don't know what the hell this doctor was doing. And while we're cleaning this, we might as well get real deep inside the shoe and just go in with the insole. We're gonna pull this thing out. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. Looks like goosebumps, man. Hit this thing up with this brush. Try to get some of this stuff off. I usually go real soft with this. You don't wanna knock off any of that emblem, Adidas, Yeezy, and all that. Now we got the soft brush, we end it off with the medium one. This one's gonna get us a little bit more, it's a little bit more stiff. It's gonna get a little bit more deeper into there and get some of that grit, that grind that's all in there from this crazy scientist. I don't know what he was putting in here, but this is gonna get us a step further into the right direction. We got the uppers good nice pre-wash. We got the insole good nice pre-wash. And now we got the laces. These things are dirty, so we're gonna have to do the same thing. We got to show these things some love. And I'm gonna show you a technique that I like to use. So what I like to normally do is just ball these things up as if it's about the same size as your hand, dip them into the solution, get them really nice and soaked, mix them around in there, make sure they're getting soaked up as much as possible. And then once you're done with that, you pull it out, and then just wash your hands with it. Basically, as if you're washing your hands. And last but not least, once you get done with all that, get yourself a bag right here. Open this thing up. Put your shoe in there. Put your insole. And then your laces. Pull it. Bring the lock down and secure the bag. Literally. Now let's go clean this thing. All right guys, so we finally made it to the laundry room. Put these things in here, pull this out. Take the cap off. This thing is dope, man. You just press it, squeeze it, fill it up. I do about one, pour it in there. There you go. Close it. Normal, cold. And you're good to go. All right, guys, so we have the Yeezy 350 V2 Glow finished now, cleaned up, spick and spandy. Still a couple of marks on the upper, and I think it came from the diarrhea that was used in the destruction of the sneaker. However, if you spray the repellent on your shoe, you would never have to worry about these type of spills and materials hitting and contacting the shoe and destroying it. But besides that, these things are brand new, basically. I mean, I would rock them. I have no problem with it at all. Compared from this to that, I mean, these things are You see, I mean, these are like cakes, hard as rock. But we got these things cleaned all the way up using the laundry kit, the Advanced 3 brush, and the solution, all available at Reshoevn8r.com. And I gotta say, man, they're wonderful. They're beautiful. And this stuff has been still sitting here. I'm trying to wonder what this is. Pretty.
What is going on here? We got brains, arms, dirty Yeezys. What was that? Fuck that, I'm out of here.